Hello, my name is Mr. Cake Muncher, and welcome back to Cobblemon. Today we're going to have a little bit more of a productive goal than last time. Last time my goal, if you remember, was just to get a house sit down. I ended up with this. It's not great, but it's an okay starter for now, I guess. I'll probably work on some stuff more in between shots or in between episodes here. But today I've got a lot more ambitious goal. That is, we are going to go get a full set of diamond tools, and so that's full diamond armor, another diamond pickaxe, axe, shovel, you know, all that good stuff, and we're going to get it enchanted, and finally we are going to get another portal set up, and maybe go get some blaze rods too. I think that ultimately, like, I've been sitting down and reflecting on it, and I realized, you know, we've gotten not a whole ton of stuff done yet, and I think that's something that moving forward I want to try and, you know, accelerate the process a little bit, because I think that a lot of the stuff that I want to be able to do for Cobblemon, I feel, is kind of like almost gatekept by just in-game progression, and so that's what today's going to be. It's going to be a big bunch of progression hiking, a lot of a lot of mining, a lot of exploration, all that good stuff. I think the hardest part about all of this is just going to be sitting down and doing it. And the only way to do it is just to go do it. So with that said, we're going to go hop into the mines, and I will see you all in a minute. Got some more diamonds. This is my second vein so far. Honestly, things are looking pretty good. It's only been about 5 or 6 minutes of caving, and honestly, yeah, I'm not this is all before fortune and everything, so I'm not too disappointed. My goal, I'm down here too, is to find some lava, get some obsidian going, just for my enchanting table like I mentioned before, so yeah. And we're back. So, I got a bunch of diamonds, a bunch of iron, like a lot more iron, because we were really lacking on it, and a handful of other cool things too. So we're now at 38 diamonds, which should be more than enough to make a full set of diamond tools, armor, all the good stuff, and an enchantment table. Got a lot of lapis, and you can see I found some gimme gold towers. I found some gimme gold towers, explored those a little bit, found some gimme gold ruins. While exploring one of those, I found a dusk stone. And if you remember, in the last episode, we found a hone edge outside of our house. We did not, unfortunately, catch it, but I do think that means they can spawn around here, which is good, because that means that once we get a hone edge into a dough blade, we can get an Aegislash. Aegislash, for those of you who don't know, is the really cool, like, sword and shield Pokemon. Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. And he evolves it evolves rather, I should say, via a dusk stone. So now that we have that, we are totally set. I did also find some cool Pokemon while out, and I'll show them to you now. First and foremost, well, I guess the main one, was a Talonflame. I found her in the wild. I found these three Pokemon were all encounters either in the caves, in the forests as I was trying to find my way home, or just, yeah, actually it's really just those two. So yeah, Talonflame, a Slowpoke, and a Galvantula. Now we do already have, ooh, oh, hi Buddu. We do already have a Fletchling, but I do, since we have this new Talonflame, want to see if you can ride on it. You cannot, unfortunately. That's okay though. Talonflame's still really cool. I'm gonna switch her back out for the Fletchling though, just so that I don't betray the Fletchling that we caught in episode 1. But yeah, our Turtwig is also ready to evolve too, so we can go over here and send him out. I'm gonna give him a sapling too, to see if I understand properly the evolution thing. I'm not sure if it's just Torterras that show the fun little difference. Oh, actually, I want a cherry blossom. So it may just be Torterra, in which case nothing will happen. Oh, sorry, buddy. I'll give this to you, and then I think, let's see. This is the first time evolving a Pokemon for me, so stand still, buddy. Whoa. Hey, Grottle. Hey, buddy. Oh, you can't go on my shoulder anymore. That's okay. You look really cool. I love the two. For those of you who aren't aware, Grottle evolves into Torterra, which is one of my favorite, as I mentioned briefly in the first episode, one of my favorite starter Pokemon. So yeah, hey bud. So he is now, I think he only needs like 14 or 15 more levels. So what we're going to do right now is work on organizing my chests. I'll come back here and then we'll craft the diamond gear and then go get another portal set up and a enchantment table. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Peace. Hey, so I'm back. I also wanted to show off a quick mod that I also have in here. That one thing that it made me think about it was being lost for like 30 minutes. It's something called Map Atlases. Basically, the way that it works is it serves as a kind of a mini map mod, but it's a little different than the conventional ones. It's something that I really like is I love when video games will have a mini map in them. But one problem I have is often that it kind of can take away from some of the experience of it, and I think with Minecraft in particular, I really like when there is a mini map, but sometimes I don't like to feel, like the game is like hand holding me. So apparently this mod allows you to create an atlas of all of your maps so that you can see up in the top little left-hand corner. I have my atlas viewable, and so if I hit N, it'll basically fill out as I explore. And it's a fun little thing where I wanted it to feel very Minecrafty, and I think, yeah, if you don't have the atlas in your inventory, then the UI no longer appears. Oh, does that have to be in your hotbar? It does. Interesting. And you can right click it when it's in your hand and check out everything that you've got. So I'm going to place a little pin right in my house so that I don't lose my house. The hope is that I want to minimize all of the future long excursions where I'm wandering around for 30 minutes. But yeah, while I was also out getting that little honey bottle to make that map, I encountered, battled, and caught another Psyduck, and also this Bouffalont right here. Just want to show him off. Oop, sorry, Grottle. You're supposed to be back in the fight. I want to show off him really quickly, because he was a pretty tough fight. He took out my Cyclozar, as you can see there, and my Grottle. He's really big. Yeah, I guess you can ride him too. He's quite a bit slower than Cyclozar. Ooh, he gets going. He's pretty fast when he gets going. But yeah, he's another ride Pokemon. I wonder if we can. Ooh, there are phantoms. Come back, buddy. Yeah, I just wanted to show off the Bouffalont. I'm gonna get my little Psyduck back. I am also going to, as a reminder, if you have any suggestions for Pokemon names, please leave them down below. That goes for any of the Pokemon that we've caught thus far, including these 5 that we've caught in this episode. So yeah, I'd love to hear suggestions, and yeah, feel free, like I said, to throw them down below. Alrighty, so now we're gonna work on crafting those diamond tools, and I'm really excited about this because it's something that I feel is always a nice moment of I don't know, like celebration in a Minecraft world is when you're crafting the first set of diamond tools and like armor and stuff. So here we go, bam, just like that, all blue, nice and shiny. We're gonna make ourselves an axe. We already have 2 pickaxes, so I did die unfortunately while I was doing my mining expedition, and I crafted myself, since I had literally only 2 iron, I made myself a diamond pickaxe to be safe. But yeah, look at us. We're all shiny and good. And I also noticed we have 9 obsidian in this chest. So we are going to make ourselves an enchantment table. I'm going to make a quick book, throw down this. And I also found a whole bunch of lapis, if you look, during our mining session. However, again, since I did die, I unfortunately don't have as many levels as I would like to. I actually need 4. Silly me. But yeah, unfortunately I don't have enough levels yet to enchant to the full potential, which is level 30 in vanilla. But yeah, I will say, I think that it's of course not the greatest start in the world, but I'll take it. We have diamond pickaxes, diamond tools, and next up we're going to go to the Nether. So I'm gonna go explore a little bit for some obsidian, cut back in here. Yeah, because ultimately we're going a little bit slow so far, and I would really like to I don't know, try and get a little bit of progress made. Of course, one thing I really like to do as I keep playing is paying homage to my old armor sets, and I often do that by displaying them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook up some stone and make some smooth stone actually, so I can make an armor stand for my first like full set of armor, I guess, that I ever had. So yeah, I'll see you guys once that stone is all smelted. And yeah. Alright, so I've got the armor stand. I'm going to put it down here just to pay a little homage, like I was saying earlier, to my humble beginnings. I'm going to put those guys there. So yeah, now I'm going to go find some obsidian, get a whole bunch of, I think it's, how many do we have right now actually? We got 5 right now, so I'm going to go get at least 5 more, probably, you know, just to fill out the edges, a little bit more than that. But yeah, I will be back and see you guys here once I go get the obsidian for the nether portal. So I'll see you guys soon. Alright, so we're back. We've got all of the obsidian we need. We got 14. I'm going to grab up my quick flint and steel, and then let's go light the sucker. So my thought is that we really just want to try and get it not too close to the house, because I've had it happen before in like vanilla, where you know, zombie pigmen will wander through and stuff like that. So I'm going to put a little bit of ways, but not like super far. Oh, I could put in this little cave guy, actually. Just as a fun little secret entrance. Build a little tunnel right here. When we light this guy, we'll see how it looks. Hopefully it'll look pretty cool. It looks alright. I'll decorate this later. But now we have a working nether portal. Gonna go in, gonna go do some exploring, hopefully get some quartz, some levels to enchant, and yeah, hopefully find a fortress. So let's go hop in. First time I've gone to the nether in this world, so I'm kinda excited. Okay. Okay. Well, we made it. That's... Okay. That's never happened to me before, dude. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's wild. I feel like on some of my other worlds, I'll be like exploring the nether for like 3-4 hours before I can find anything. And then this time I blind it? Dude, shout out. This is crazy. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna do some blaze hunting. There's some wither skeletons. Alright, I'm gonna go look for some blazes, and I'll catch back in once I find them. Right, I found some blazes, as you can see. This has been a very productive video. Alright. Oh, there's a guy over there, too. Go spear too. Alright, let's see if we can... Right. Oh, no shot! Dude, that's crazy. We're looking at 6. I'm gonna get 12 to be safe. I think each one turns into 2. Blaze powder, right? Yeah, into 2. That's a crazy chance, though. Blinding the fortress into getting 2 blaze spawners right across from each other is wild. This is... this has been absolutely insane, guys. Blazes hit like hard with their like they can hit you melee and with their fireballs at range. I always forget how hard the Blazes like melee hits are because they're doing like 2 hearts. I'm in full diamond. No prop, but still, it's crazy. Alright, we got 12. And we're off. Okay. That's crazy! I was prepared for this to take like 2 hours. Gonna like cut in right when I get into the nether. And then be like, alright guys, no luck. I'll see you guys once I find the fortress. That was a quick like, what, 5 minutes in and out? That is not too bad. You can always come back too for gold and quartz and netherite. Well, I'm happy with my with my 12. I'm gonna head back home, dude. What the heck? That's crazy. Yeah, I wanted to put my portal in a little cool alcove because I'll show a picture here. In one of my other modded worlds, I've got a cool little I built a dojo as my house. This is inspired by the Cardjutsu dojo from Club Penguin, and so I wanted to have my nether portal be in a cool spot, and so what I ended up doing is I built it behind like a rock. In Club Penguin, the dojo has like this big rock next to it that you can go into, I think, to get to some of the like other types of Cardjutsu. But yeah, so I built my little nether portal behind there as like a little tongue-in-cheek reference. And I was hoping I'll probably do something like that with this portal once we're getting going and stuff. But yeah, that was a crazy fast excursion. Well, I guess all that's really left as far as things to get done this video is I don't know, ender pearls? I think we gotta search for some ender pearls, man. Maybe a flying Pokemon. Let's go for a flying Pokemon because it'll make traversing the nether a bit easier. So I'm gonna go explore a little bit. I don't have a great idea of every Pokemon who flies, as we found out last time. The Swellow and Talonflame you can't ride on, or maybe they're just too small. But one thing that I do know, just from playing around in a single player world for a little bit outside of recording, just to figure out a little bit more a few more mechanics about Cobblemon, was that you can fly on Heracross, and I am a huge Heracross fan. So I'm gonna go check some stuff out, see if I can find one. And the problem is I don't really have an idea of where they'll spawn. That's part of my problem, is that if they're a bug type, you'd think they'd spawn in like a forest, but I feel like I've not seen one in all of my excursions thus far. So I'm gonna explore around a little bit, and I'll cut in if I find someone that like a Pokemon that I think is cool, or one that I think I can fly on. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alright guys, and we're back. So I did a little bit of exploring. I unfortunately couldn't find a jungle because I'm pretty sure that's the only place Heracross spawn. However, I did find, if I can find, there, little Pidgeotto. And I think, I mean, I can't imagine you wouldn't be able to, but I'm pretty sure you can fly on Pidgeot, which is going to be cool. This guy's level 23, and he was that level when I caught him. You can see he's still kind of low. But my plan is basically to level him up. I also, on my little journey, caught a Vespiquen, and I guess I did not catch the Budew. But, yeah. So my plan for now is just to go fight some guys with my little Pidgeotto, get them leveled up and evolved into a Pidgeot, and see where that takes us. Thankfully, the nice thing about living in a grasslands is there's a lot of grass Pokemon around. So let's go see if we can find some nice little grass types or bug types, something to fight for now. And yeah, I'll see you guys once he's leveled up and evolved. I just caught a Charcadet, and while I was checking literally this chest, I found this malicious armor, which lets me evolve Charcadet into Ceruledge. So it's pretty cool. I wanted to give you guys just a little update midway through. Right now, Pidgeotto is level 33. It evolves into Pidgeot at 36. So I'm going to keep exploring around here, see if I can find any high-level mons. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Alright, after a brief nether excursion, you can see probably Pidgeotto is still not evolved, still level 33. However, we do have 12 Ender Pearls and enough Blaze Rods to hopefully make enough Eyes of Ender to get us to the Ender Dragon. So I've got a feeling next episode will be all dedicated to finding the Ender Dragon and killing it, so we can get an Elytra going, which is going to be great. However, for the remainder of this episode, I'm sorry for getting so sidetracked. I just kind of tend to do that. Yeah, the remainder of this episode, I'm pretty much just going to focus on leveling up my Pidgeotto. I will say, I was kind of surprised there weren't a lot of very high level Pokemon in the Nether. Like, there were a lot of fire types, but um, none of them were particularly high level. And so kind of what that ended up, but that whole trip ended up amounting to was me exploring for a little while. I don't know if you, I should say, I cut back in a little bit ago to say that I found some armor, the armor for like Charcadet to evolve into Armarouge. I literally in the next like 3 chests found 2 more. So I guess I now have 3. So in the event that I want 3 Armarouge, I guess I can do that. So it's gonna be interesting. But yeah. You can see right here I'm doing some switch training, because I find that it's a bit nicer than just trying to throw my level 33 Pidgeotto at stuff over and over again. Yeah, ooh, nice. What I've been doing most of the time, and I feel bad because the little ponytails are so cute. But what I've been doing most of the time is switch training with my Spiritomb because it's, level 49. So I've been sending out the Pidgeotto, switching back into my Spiritomb using Curse, because if you don't know Curse, the way that it works is that your Pokemon sacrifices half of their HP, and then every turn after it's used, the opponent will take 1/4 of their total HP. So I'll just switch into the Spiritomb, have it use Curse, and then like stall with other stuff. It's been really useful against like Bouffalant and Tauros seem to spawn a lot around here. So I've just been using it on them, and they're usually like upwards of level 30, sometimes level 40, which has been really nice. But yeah, I mean, it's been kind of slow, surprisingly slow, lately. Because I don't want to, like, part of it is that I don't want to be farming against a bunch of, like, 12, level 20 guys. Let's see how high level this Wooloo is. I don't wait. Level 4. Yeah, like, a lot of the guys around here, like, this Combee's level 8. I'm not seeing any particularly high level guys. Hey, yeah, it's Plusle. Yeah, but just a little glimpse into what I've been doing. I'm not stalling. I'm just just not very lucky apparently. So yeah, I will cut back in once I get up to level 36. I'm sure I've said that about 3 times now, but just to keep you guys in the loop. Yeah, so see you in a minute. Bye. Pink sheep. Hey, that's kind of rare. That's cool. Surely. Yes. Okay. Here it comes. Come on out, Pidgeotto. Alright, buddy. Let's actually get everyone out. Fortunately, cycles are painted. Look, everyone. Yay! You're so cool. Oh, dude. Oh, what? That's anticlimactic. Maybe I need a saddle? Let's get home. So I found a bunch of saddles in the Nether. Alright, where is home from here? Way down there, okay. Well, I guess we're headed back. That was rather anticlimactic, huh? Well, shoot. I'll come back, I guess, when we get back to the house, so I'll see you in a second. I really thought that was gonna work. Maybe you need the saddle? I'm back. So I did some reading. It turns out You cannot fly on Pidgeot. There is a list of Pokemon that you can fly on. Pidgeot is not there. I feel kind of silly, I'll be honest. Yeah. Well, shoot. I guess we can evolve our Charcadet? Where does his armor? Oh, I somehow put it up here. Alright, buddy. You can see I got him really low. Alright, can he evolve now? Nope. Okay, well... next time, I guess, we will evolve our Charcadet into an Armarouge, and get an actual fly Pokemon. That was kind of silly, but we made some good progress. We got full diamond. We can make diamond. We can still have 9 diamonds left over too. We can make a shovel, pickaxe, another pickaxe, I guess, hoe, sword, anything. Got full diamond armor. We went to the Nether. We got, you know, some enough Eyes of Ender to hopefully open the portal. So I think next time we'll find a ride Pokemon and or kill the Ender Dragon. Maybe both. Tomorrow or next time will be very eventful. I hope you're looking forward to it because I know I am. Well, I think that'll do it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed the video.